Now, I just want you to remember that you're awake now, so you have to talk to the show people, all right?
Huh?
I understand that you might be tired still because you're not used to being up this early, but we are live, and we've got to give them a show of some sort, Frankie.
I want to go back to bed.
I know, but you only have to do this for half an hour, so that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Everybody out there, good morning, happy Monday.
Oh, we're already live.
We're already live. I said we're live.
I did not hear you.
Oh, my bad. Nonetheless, we've got a special guest on the show today. Frankie is awake.
What's going on, everybody?
Wonderful stuff to talk about for this Thursday. Thank you all for tuning in on Saturday to watch Frankie do his thing while I was busy filmificating, if you will, cinematographying many people's. But nonetheless, let's get done with this talking and let's get into the video after this here intro.
Hey mama, it's been a while, but I think I finally see this life ain't about the thrills or the ways of society. I'm growing tired of all the things everybody says I should be. I just wanna be left alone to do whatever I please. I still can't really say what it is I'm looking for, but I'm gladly left behind the way I was before. There are days I wish I wasn't telling misery, but I think I'm coming around to a life that I believe. Hey mama, remember when I wouldn't even say hello? Too afraid to face the facts of a life I didn't know. I like to think that over the years I've learned a thing or two. No longer just a scared little boy afraid of facing the truth. Woo! Woo! I still can't really say what it is I'm looking for, but I'm gladly left behind the way I was before.
Okay, song's done. So great American morning, everybody. How is it going? Martin over on that YouTube machine. Mom over at the house area. Love you, Ma, and the kids. Timothy, JP, Leo, all checking in. Everybody. Great American morning out there. Again, happy Monday. I hope you had more rest than I did. But you know what? I'm feeling surprisingly awake and upbeat right now. It was a great weekend. Thanks to a lot of you guys out there for helping out with this. Thanks to this guy for covering me for the show on Saturday. And thank you for being awake to do this with me. Half awake. Go half awake.
Anyways, so guys, today we are smoking something special. Get it? That is the My Father S Special cigar. Sorry about the glare. You guys can see right there. This is an event-only cigar that comes in a 3-pack. Looks like that. Now, I was doing a little bit of research on this, and I actually found 2 other 3-packs. There was a red one and a white one that I have never seen before. So I found that pretty interesting. So I've been trying to figure out what the difference is between the 3. And it'll be definitely something I'll have to keep searching for and figuring out. Because this is the one that I get. I've had this a couple times before. These are fantastic smokes. Again, it comes in a nice little 3-pack here. And they are absolutely tasty little cigars here. So
Yeah, I can't borrow the cutter. It's a little too packed right there to do my normal trick. Sometimes if the cigar's very tightly packed and you try to do the little nail trick that I like to do, you end up cracking the top here and it could split down this. And I just don't want to deal with that this morning. So I'm going to go ahead and use this straight cut, this perfect cutter, which I love these. And you can make your regular straight cut into a perfect cutter just using a table. You set it down, do a little clip. But why do all that when you have one of those? Now, I do remember having the green one before, but I could have swore we've had the red one before, too. Maybe I'm just remembering wrong or just looking at it and thinking I did.
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah. Anthony Evans checking in from England. Doug is in the house. Frankie had a rough podcast because the laptop was tied up filming. Yeah, that was on me, but I didn't need it. It was a required prop over there. Showed Ishmael Olivan from Olivan and showed Ishmael Olivan and what Dallas is all about. I like.
You know how to read, right?
Not when I can barely see. Okay, I'm sorry. These glasses, mainly decorative. I need a new prescription. Oh my goodness. Charlie is here. What's going on? This time Frankie wasn't left with nothing to film with on the show. Come on, guys. Come on, give me a break. But we do have another guest coming on right now. Give me that thumbs up whenever you're ready, Mel. Oh, there we go. Good morning.
Mm-hmm. Good morning, guys. How are you?
Doing well. Hey, Tom, in the comments, how you doing?
Oh, I hate that I can't see the comments on here.
What do you call it? They're talking about you, but it's all good stuff. Don't worry.
What's going on? How was your weekend? I didn't catch you guys Saturday night, but I was meaning to.
We were busy. You know, he was filming all weekend, so I was left carrying the weight of doing the show, plus working over at the shop and doing all that stuff. So it was a busy weekend, but it was a good weekend. It was a really good weekend. So can't complain too much because, you know, I got to sit down and smoke cigars with people I'd never met before. So that was a lot of fun.
Cool.
Got to do the show. And for once, you know, it was all about me, which I really liked.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my gosh. That's funny.
And JP says, love you, Melanie. And Martin says, almost didn't see Frankie without his bright orange shirt. Thank you very much. No, I went Navy sweatshirt today. I wore it yesterday too.
Representing Navy.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, let me see if I can share this.
Oh no worries. Yeah. Speaking of that, though, we were talking about that picture from Cigars for Warriors, where the sailors are on that deck of the aircraft carrier smoking it up. So just real quick plug for them. Always make sure to support Cigars for Warrior, guys. Every time I see your sweatshirt, it reminds me of that. And it's just an awesome picture. Yeah. You know, I used to see kids over at the private school that we went to. You know, a few of them had Navy sweatshirts like this, and I had asked them where they got them from. They'd gotten them from their dads, and I was like, man, I really want one of those. And finally, when I earned my own, I was super happy. So I've had this one since I was in Chicago, a recruit training command, and hopefully one day my little brothers will ask for it, so I give it to one of them.
Aww,
I will not ask for it. Sorry to rip. Oh my goodness! And,
thank God you got other little brothers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a little nicer to them too, so it's all good.
So what are you smoking on today, Mel?
I've got the Don Carlos Bellicoso. So I don't know if you guys saw the professor show yesterday, but it was fabulous. They did like a Jose Blanco was back in action, and he was shooting off the questions between Jeremiah and Carlito. And so, you know, they were asking like one of the best cigars, and of course he's like, of course Carlito loves the Opus X. You know, that was kind of his thing. But I'd say like for an all around everyday cigar, this has got to be one of the best. So I had to pick it.
I definitely agree with that.
Yeah. It's just so balanced, but yet complex, but consistent. You can have it in the morning, you could have it in the evening, and the price on it.
Yeah, you know, for us, it's still a little more expensive because, you know, we're in California. We have to pay a bit more for our tobacco. But you're absolutely right. You know, when you get high quality product like that, it's absolutely worth it. And it's like I tell people all the time, you know, yeah, we have to pay a little bit more for cigars out here being in California, like they do in Utah and Nevada, and I think Hawaii as well. But there's a lot of cigar smokers in those states. And that just goes to show that, hey, even if we have to pay a little bit more, we're definitely willing to do it because we love cigars that much.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what you're doing with it. I mean, to tell you, it's kind of like what Carlito said to Sue one day. He said, you know, it's the point where we've got something in our hand that we've known that we worked for, and we're going to now sit and enjoy it. And enjoying it is not necessarily smoking a cigar, but it's like taking in the time that we've created where we can do something where we want to do, relax, not have to, you know, I don't have to work. I don't have to watch anything that somebody else wants to watch. I don't have to, you know, it's just like, it's a moment in time where you've actually created it and you can almost see it in your hands of what you've worked for. It's really powerful, to tell you the truth. I think for people who are motivated, you know, with even money in your hands, sometimes it's better to put cash in somebody's hand versus handing them a check because that cash is so immediate.
That's absolutely true. It's the bargaining power of cash. You know, you can usually get a better deal when you're doing things. It shows people, yeah, I care about your work. Here, I want to pay you in cash right now. You're great. That's a very good point. And to the same note, I know it's not technically currency, but cigars have always gotten me a lot of good things. You know, if I give it as a gift to somebody or just as a thank you for whatever, it goes quite a long way. And there's certain things, like I'm not going to hand a friend of mine cash for his birthday anymore. It's going to be a cigar. You know, it's like, hey, you're no longer, 13. It's not a $20 bill in your birthday card.
Yeah.
Dang,
Well, if
your
they told they're 21,
Yeah.
20, 21.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
JP says that the Don Carlos is one of the best ever. Anthony says fantastic cigars. Doug says that you need a bigger phone. And Jeff says, good morning, Frankie, Miguel, and Melanie.
Hey, Jeff.
Jeff, how you doing? Hope you're doing well, guys.
He's making fun of my phone. Making fun of my phone, man.
Alfonso, how you doing?
Hey, brother, checking in on YouTube. Guys, for some reason, StreamYard is going to be down for Facebook. It looks like in 4 days, but I think they said we can hook up right back. But just in case, I want to let you know, if something happens, we'll be on YouTube still. But no worries.
You're going to be gone for 4 days?
No, in 4 days.
Forever?
Sorry. They're going to log us off of the Bakersfield Gentleman page, but they said we can reinstate right away. Hey, they've been doing some maintenance, so I understand that. They told us way ahead of time, and I just noticed the message again today. So I figured.
So it's not we're in trouble.
No. It's maintenance. Like they're telling us ahead of schedule. Like, hey, this is going to happen.
You're talking about the platform here, right? Is on Facebook or on this platform?
This platform, yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I got that message too.
Yeah, it just happens. It's not a big deal, but I just want to forewarn everybody just in case. And I'm sorry that Jackie can't join us. I sent her the message, and we talked about it yesterday before I didn't see her anymore. But I'm pretty sure she's tired. So if she doesn't hop on this morning, I hope you guys understand that. We started filming Friday at 3 p.m. We ended Sunday at 2 p.m. And she had to be in 95% of every scene. So
wow,
it was it was a lot of work for her. So I wish she was here, but she needs some rest. She deserves it.
Aw, I want to come there so bad now.
You gotta get over here, yeah.
I know, I will soon. Just I don't know. There's just so many places for me to visit. Really, I mean, it's like there's so many things for me to do because it's like I just got here, but I know where everything is now. So it's like I've been. Do you know where you map out? Okay, I don't do this anymore, but let's just pretend Black Friday. You're like mapping out that one thing that you want, and you're like planning, and you're just waiting for that day. That's what I'm doing. I'm just sitting there like waiting for them to cut the rope so I can run in and get everything I want. I'm like, please,
George,
let me go.
thank you, George. Yeah, we finally found a place that was open, so we were able to get some haircuts going on. Ishmael, how you doing? Ishmael, we need some more pictures because I'm making a post for the event on Thursday.
Oh, yes.
And Celestino, how are you doing? So, Ishmael, if you could send us some pictures of the cigars so we can get that posted up today. I want to make sure we have all that information out for Thursday because we're going to have an event at the shop Thursday. So that'll be a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's all I've got.
Yeah. And not the picture of you and me, by the way, brother. I'm sorry, I can't use that one. My eyes are closed, and I don't want to give away the farm, but yes, that's a hilarious picture. I will not be posting that anytime soon. But yeah, we can't use that one. We need let's get some pictures of the cigar and the logo, whatever you got, and want to keep promoting that as much as we can. This Thursday over at Cigars and More on Rosedale. Come on down. We'll have the roller in hand. It's gonna be a fun time.
Is this the pariah?
Is that the picture where you're passed out on the couch and everybody's making fun of you?
Oh, that's what you're talking. Oh, so you want us to just say what it is, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. So I drank a little bit that night. I had a couple of.
He had one Shirley Temple and he was out.
Oh man, it was so sugary though. Man, it got me. All right. By the end of it, I thought I was Roy Rogers himself. Because that's what you said. Boom. Nonetheless, gosh dang it. Nonetheless, it's going to be a really fun time on Thursday. I cannot wait to see you again, brother. It's going to be great. And Jeff says, I got a haircut last week, and there was a 3-hour online wait.
Wow.
Jeez. So, yeah, you know how it feels, brother. Yeah, it's bad. 3-hour wait.
To get his haircut?
That is a long, long wait. Yeah, I was a couple days away from just going all boot camp style and just shaving it all off because it was just getting way too long. Like, ever since I had been in the military, I do not like long hair. Like, it's just something I do not like. I can go a little bit long, but if it gets like where I can start to pull it out to the side, I just get irritated. So I've been known to just shave the whole thing every once in a while just because I can't stand it. So.
How can you not? You don't mind it on your head, but you don't.
It's because I had to shave every day, and now that I don't have to shave every day, it's like, you know what? If I don't have to, I ain't gonna do it. So that I might be happy with.
Why is it that facial hair grows faster than the hair on your head?
No idea.
Never thought about it. This is all I can grow, though. This is it. There's nothing else for Miguel, and it's very sad. So, and then looks like Timothy also having to keep waiting too. He's tired. He got tired of giving himself a bowl cut. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever actually experienced that, so I'm glad. I'm very glad.
We're really busy here in Naples, and so Winston missed his haircut. And so we had to wait until like the 29th. So we're still waiting. But they get so packed in January because all the snowbirds come down. So he's a mop. When he walks, he looks like a bear. You know how a fat bear, when they walk, their hair kind of like I don't know. It jiggles. That's what he looks like when he's walking. He looks like a mop.
That's pretty cool. I like that. Oh my gosh. Now, so far, guys, I'm having the special now. Are they all the Centurion blend, or is this a
lot of people think it is a Centurion blend, and if you guys look at the bands to the Special S compared to the Centurion from my father, they are very similar in color, in layout, in shape. The only big difference is it has an S instead of a C on it. So a lot of people think it is the same blend, but I have not yet seen an article or word from Don Pepin or My Father Cigars saying exactly that it is the same blend. I'll definitely have to go pick up a Centurion today, and we do have one more of these, so definitely pick up a Centurion and maybe smoke them back to back so I can get a better gauge of whether that may be true or not.
That's My Father's?
Yeah, this is the My Father event only special set. You get a 3-pack.
Oh, yeah. I've had those,
Yeah, they're great, and I didn't even know they came in a red pack and a white pack. I've only ever seen the green.
I've only seen the green too.
I'm gonna have to track those other ones down and see what we can do.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of people think it's the Centurion blend, so definitely have to go pick up one of those today and check that out for myself and see if I agree.
Yeah, I'm gonna I can ask and see if I can get them too.
Yeah.
I do like the experiment, though. I like that idea. Like when we went back, it was a while ago, but we had the Roma Craft Cro-Magnon in the firecracker size, and then in the Knuckle Dragger, which is very similar.
Anthropology.
And no, the Anthropology is the smallest one?
No, we had the Anthropology. The one we did with Mitch?
You're right. Okay, yes. We had the Anthropology, but they're very similar in size, basically. And then it's just one doesn't have the fuse.
Right.
And you smoke those side to side, and the flavor is very much compared to each other. What we didn't think about is how strong those two little cigars are. So back to back within about 45 minutes of finishing both of them, I was done. I went to the bathroom. I decided to stand over the toilet for a minute just to make sure. It was rough, but it was worth it.
Allison is saying, hi, Allison, how are you? Jeff, I also thought the Centurion was okay. It's not one that sticks out to me from the My Father line, like the La Prudencia, like the La Bijou, the Bella Artis. I'm sorry, the Flores Las Antillas. I don't know why I said Bella Artis, AJ. But yeah, I definitely have to revisit the Centurion just to kind of, again, compare and contrast. And Celestino, no, I have not yet tried El Hijo by My Father. I do want to get a hold of some. I've seen them all over the place now. And I do want to get a hold of them and see what they taste like. Moonshine checking in, as well as our good buddy Paul Vato, who I have not seen in forever.
Hey, Cam, thank you. Moonshine, happy belated birthday, brother. Yes. I hope you had a great one. Paul, we were talking about you all weekend because we got some buddies that we met that are going to go to Vegas in March. We might go stop by and bug you, too. They want to destroy the buffet challenge. He's saying he's going to get 20 in.
No way.
I don't know. I don't know. I see Trevor as a straight shooter. If he told me he's going to smoke 20 cigars that day, I think I might be smoking 20 cigars that day.
Our record will stand the test of time.
Oh, my goodness. But, Mel, there is a place on Fremont Street called Vato Cigars, and they have a cigar buffet. But for $40, you can have all the cigars you want for the entire day. How many do you think you can get in that day?
I mean, I don't know that I would want to. I don't really have that desire to go and like do as many as I want to. I don't know. I probably do two at the most.
And you see, that's the great thing about it. You know, we beat the previous record, and so we have the record right now of how many have been smoked the most in that one time period. But the great thing about it is you don't have to smoke a lot of cigars to get your money's worth because you're getting quality cigars from Paul. So, you know, you go and throughout the day, you start off with one, you go back, you know, you give them your bander, your receipt, and you get your second one, you walk around a bit more, have a drink, hang out with some friends, you know, go an hour or two without even smoking anything, then go back and get a third or a fourth one. I mean, you easily made your money back. You know, I think Paul's losing money on this thing, but
when we do it,
yeah.
You said that there's food and drinks as well.
Well, the thing is, you don't have to stay there. You could walk around Fremont.
You could go,
and you come back whenever you want and get another cigar.
Oh,
so,
interesting. That's
yeah,
cool. That's smart.
It's awesome.
At least you across the city and make sure that you always come back for your cigar.
Yeah, and then hopefully it opens up again soon. But right next to it is a really great barbecue spot. Across the street, they have another place you can smoke at, and they have great pizza and like snacks and stuff and beer. So there's plenty of places like sit and relax while you're having your cigar. Or yeah, like Frankie said, you walk, check out all the different sites along Fremont. They've got a bunch of street performers.
Yeah, street performers.
Yeah, they're performing on the street. Can't remember the name. My goodness. But it's just a fun fun. Of course, you gamble. You watch
gamble a bit. Yep, absolutely.
It's awesome. And then
fantastic.
You are my UP.
So, what have you guys? When do you think they're going to have the Super Bowl in Vegas?
That's 2022, isn't it?
I think it's 2023. I know there's some kind of rule that once a new stadium is built, they automatically get the Super Bowl within the next 5 years.
Something like that.
So
that's cool.
Vegas will have one sometime soon. Although I will congratulate Miguel and you guys from Florida.
Yep.
You know, he's been a Buccaneers fan for as long as I can remember. He liked football. So,
oh my God, I didn't know that. That's so cool.
You know,
congratulations. Yeah.
And, you know, me as a Patriots fan, I'm bummed we didn't even make playoffs, but I'm super happy for Tom Brady. You know, he's doing his thing. I mean, first year in a new system. And he is the first person, they're the first team ever to be in a Super Bowl while their Super Bowl is at their city. So
yeah.
that's an amazing thing.
Did you think he planned that? I'm like, did he plan that? I mean, I think
he's a smart man. I mean, he knew what he was doing, he knew where he was going, he knew what weapons he had available to him. You know, I thought a few years back, Houston had a really good chance when they were in the playoffs. Unfortunately, they lost in the divisional round, which I thought was a fluke. I thought they had a really good chance of doing it. But congratulations to the Buccaneers. I hope they wipe the floor with the Chiefs. That's just me.
Yeah.
But we'll have to wait and see. But
it's
I mean,
going to be crazy. That's for sure. It's going to be a wild Super Bowl because that is definitely some really fun teams, I suppose. Two fun teams. I don't know what else you call them. Fun. It's going to be a good game, I think.
Yeah. I mean, and again, Tom Brady, just a phenomenal athlete. I mean, 66% of the time he's been in a conference championship game. 50% of his career come to the Super Bowl. It's incredible.
Two-thirds of it. It's crazy.
Yeah. Anybody who doesn't want to say he's the greatest football player of all time, they're crazy.
Yeah. And honestly, win or lose, I'm just happy to see my Buccaneers doing well again. I wasn't expecting us to go to the. I was barely like, okay, let's just get to playoffs this year. That'd be so awesome. You know, break that not 13 years. Was it 13? I think we had like a 12 or 10 years, somewhere in that range. It was a long period if we did not go to the playoffs.
Yeah.
I wanted to go to 13, but
it has been a while. And they haven't exactly had the greatest, reputation. It's always kind of like they like the Dolphins sometimes.
Yeah. Poor Dolphins.
But now, can you get this? Okay, so Rocky Patel is a big Green Bay fan, right? Not exactly looking. I'm not sure. And then, of course, I've got Carlito going, all right, we're going to put Rocky on the spot. We're like going to, they made a bet with him. I don't know that it's going to happen, but they're like calling me like, okay, call Rocky. I'm like, Rocky's going to be mad. I can't do this. Like, you guys are going to get me killed.
Poor Rocky.
I know. I feel bad for them, but they've won before, and they've got playoffs. They got times ahead, but I don't want to be the messenger. I just got here.
Oh, but Jeff says San Francisco was in the Super Bowl in their town, but they had it at Stanford Stadium to get more people in that year, so it didn't count as their stadium. Well, it still counts. I'd say they still were in the Super Bowl. It was still really close
That's
by.
interesting.
It does not count because one, it was in Stanford, and two, the San Francisco 49ers don't even play in San Francisco. They play in Santa Clara, so it does not count.
It's true.
I think you got a point. I'm gonna go with Frankie on that one. Yep. It has you have to get. It's just like you almost winning. You can't say you almost win. You win or you don't. This is NFL.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. This is not soccer. There's no ties happening in this stuff. There actually is ties, but those don't count. Those are not games. Those are dumb.
No, they would definitely find ways to get through that. They would not let that. They would not let that rest.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Melanie, maybe you could help us with this answer here. Celestino is asking, the pinks from Fuente, are they already been released, or have they only gone out to selected stores?
They have already been released. Now, there are other sizes that are going to be released, and some stores are still waiting to get some because of 2020. There was some sizes that weren't released altogether, so they just kind of got out as many as they can. But most of the stores do have them out. I heard yesterday that there will be a few stores still getting them, but make sure that your store is in good standing with the PCA. If you're not in good standing, no cigar. No cigar. Because there are some stores that are like Casa Fuente, Las Vegas. They're not in good standing. They have no pinks. So
wait. So you're saying Casa Fuente in Vegas will not have pinks?
They don't at this moment. I'm not sure if they got back in good standing and something happened. I'm just saying that yes, there is possibility. It all has to do with if you're in good standing with the PCA. It doesn't mean that they're not paying their bills on purpose. It just means that you've got to stay up to date with all the dues, and sometimes it gets lost in the tracks, whatever. And so that's why this is why he's doing that. He wanted to really reward the B&Ms that are, staying up to date and doing their part to participate or, be part of the movement.
Do you think that has to go with last year? Even though they canceled the event, there was a lot of companies that decided to back out of the PCA. Yeah. Davidoff, Drew Estate, General Cigars. Yeah. A lot of the they lost 25% of the floor had they have held the event. Now, that being said, a lot of the brick and mortars that I spoke to, they were still able to get show events without going to the show. So they would rather just order them from the individual companies and not have to spend the money to send their people out there. I get that, because they lose money going to the show. Yeah, they get some great deals, but, they either have to bring in extra staff if they're a small company. Then they have to get hotel rooms and flights for some people or drive them out there, food.
It adds up.
It adds up really quick for people just to attend, For us, it's pretty easy. It's a quick drive over there. We go to Vegas a lot when it's not closed down, so we get some good deals at the different hotels that we know of.
Right.
And I'll eat dollar menu food all day. I don't care.
Like from there, we're just two guys just have a quick meal and then go smoke a bunch of cigars with everybody. Not a big deal. But yeah, when you're talking about a company that has multiple brick and mortar stores or a small cigar company putting on a booth there, the prices, it all adds up for everybody. So
I cannot be the one to make all. I would not know to tell the information that I just gave you came straight from the Professor show yesterday. So from Carlita. So if you guys want to go back and listen to what he says and his reasoning behind it, you can go to tinyurl.com/the Professor show.
Check it out for sure.
But the episode's on there and he talks about that. And I think though, it's not necessarily about what could come about this. In my opinion, anything can come from 2020. So if you start a movement and, it has a good reason behind it, like, hello, it's a lot harder to do this and it's a lot easier to participate this way, then go for it. Speak your mind, talk to these manufacturers, make the change. But otherwise, he's more or less one manufacturer, and it's just his thoughts about the idea that he wants people, he wants B&Ms to participate, to, you know, help move us and get us to where we need to be, save our rights for cigars, because if not, they won't even be able to sell any cigars. And, you know, I think that everybody has the PCA. I don't think is just about a conference. It's got to be something bigger than that. There's got to be something other dues and certain things that go on with it.
Right, yeah, because the money that the brick and mortars pay in dues, I mean, not only does it go towards helping run the event every year, but it goes to all the legal battles, and that's the main thing that they focus on, is, you know, representing cigars and pipe tobacco. Well, more cigars, so they kind of eased off of the pipe tobacco. They actually took it out of the name, and you know, they're the ones, you know, going to fight for us and represent us. So that's what, you know, the dues go to. You know, they have to have the money to be available to do that. So.
Well, I think it's mainly staying up with the dues. It doesn't mean that you have to go to the show. And I don't think that, you know, I don't think that they're saying that if you don't show up at the show, then you're not going to be able to be a part of this. They want, you know, it's the dues of participating to keep the, you know, our cigar rights. And mainly there's been so many people, like, or a few manufacturers that have been really paying all the attention to fight this, and others haven't. So that's where they're just, you know, it's a good cause. So make sure that you go to your brick and mortar today and say, hey, are you part of the PCA? And if they are not, they can go to PCA.com. I'm pretty sure it is PCA.com, is it?
I think it's PCA.org, I think
it's an org.
Oh, there you go, PCA.org. So you can go there and check it out. It's pretty easy. So I'm going to do that right after I get off here.
Oh, excellent, excellent. All right, but that's going to wrap it for us today, guys. We are already over our time. Mel, always great to see you, and I'll see you again Friday. Yes.
Did you guys see my of course, my new family members?
Oh my goodness.
Leona gave these to me. Aren't they awesome?
Nice.
I like them.
Thank you. Yes, I'll be here I'll be here Friday.
All right, guys. Y'all have a great one. Have a great American morning. We'll see you tomorrow in the morning and for the show at 11:30. Don't forget, if you are in town, stop by Cigars More on Thursday. We're gonna have an event there. Olivan Cigars. You're going to have a good time, guys.
Yeah.
Hope to see y'all there.
Awesome.